Just I guess another year. I mean, fifth year of doing it, fifth round. Jeremy and I were laughing about it. It seems like we're old vets at it now. But it's exciting definitely to be here and be back in Utah. And I think we're all itching to get going tomorrow. It does a little bit. The trust that they have in me was huge, and the step that they made to say that and to sign me back here was huge for me. I think it was huge for us as a team too. So it makes you feel more like a leader here. I think it's, we've talked about it the past couple of years about Derrick and I stepping up, and it's going to be another year for that, of us to continue to be leaders, not just by example, but vocally at times too. And at the end of the day, coach is our leader, and we're going to let him be the one that dictates how we're going to go and how we're going to play. And we're definitely behind him 100%, and I think that's what we're most excited about is him and what he brings to us as a team. He's kind of brought it the past 2 weeks already, and we're excited to follow his lead. No, I think it weighs on your mind. I don't think it affects the way you play. For me, it doesn't really affect it. I mean, it's there. That's a natural thing for it to be there. It's not something I thought about every day. But when you do sign the long-term deal or the 3-year deal or 4-year, whatever, it kind of just takes the burden off you a little bit. It just gives you a little relief. But I don't think it affects the way you play. You should go out and play your best, regardless of outside circumstances. Yeah, I mean, I think there's always pressure to win basketball games, no matter what type of contract you have. Coach asks us to have a certain role on the team, and that's what is expected of you. So, as far as contract putting more expectations, I've always had high expectations of myself, and I don't see there being more pressure in that regards. I mean, they trust me as a player, and I trust my capabilities as a player, and so I think the only pressure there is really pressure to succeed, pressure to grow as a team. And then I think individual accolades will fall into place if we continue to get better as a team, continue to go in the direction that we want to go, which is building towards being a championship contending team. Well, we should definitely take steps forward from last year. I mean, that's just natural growth. We have a lot of the same guys that are back. So I don't think there should be any steps backward at all. I think you have to understand that the West is very competitive, and it's the NBA, so everybody should be taking steps forward. So there's definitely going to be times this year where you can see our inexperience, see our youth. I think there's also going to be times where you can see the potential we have in the future and the promise of what we can hopefully turn this team into, like I said, a championship contending team. So I think everyone has to be patient with themselves. I have to definitely be patient with our play, and it'll be frustrating times for sure, but also I can see a lot of good times on the horizon. I think it always helps grow your game. Anytime you get a chance to play on a national team, step away from your contract team, your NBA team, just getting with other guys who are competitive and playing basketball helps you mentally. It's a little bit of a break while you still are, being in the competitive mode. Being on Team USA is a whole nother beast. I mean, that's the best players in the world, the best coaches in the world. So just being around those guys helped me out a bunch. I was able to be a sponge and kind of absorb a lot of knowledge, listen to the coaches a lot, and also build some friendships, build some rivalries too. I mean, I think that being a star will come with how good our team will be. I don't think necessarily you can be a star on a losing team. So, for me, I feel like one of the elite players in the NBA. I have the confidence in myself that I should be able to be one of those players, but that will come with having a good team, having us do well, making it to the playoffs, pushing it further, and hopefully getting so we can compete for a championship. And that's where all the stars are at.
I told myself at the end of last season I was going to stay out here and just try to, be around Utah a lot more. Than what I did, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Yeah, I do this year. I do. I've been waiting for the longest. When I first got here, I was on the bench playing behind Al and Paul most of the time. So, I'm ready for it. Yeah, they're pretty good. You know, when he first got here, he called me. You know, we talked for a minute, and you know, after that, we talked probably every other day, every other week. Sometimes we got free time, and you know, we got a good relationship. But I think offensively, you know, he's going to speed up the pace a little bit more. You know, last year we kind of played more half court. I think this year coming in going to be more fast paced, more up and down, more highlight plays, y'all say, more excitement. So it should be more exciting this year on the defensive end. You know, just coming out there guarding your man, basically. You know, playing team defense, having a scheme every game, and just playing within the team. Yeah, you can say that. You know, we went through a lot of changes again this year. Got new players. They had a lot of other younger players. Got a new coach, new coaching staff, basically. So it's almost like starting all over again.